Well, and that goes back to like what we were saying is like you do things because you think it's the right thing to do, and that's great. Uh, but I think most people, and I include myself in this, come to find that like if you don't, we are in a consumption-based economy, whether you agree, disagree with capitalism or not, that it's where we're at, and we all kind of are susceptible to it in lots of different ways. I spend lots more money than I should on myriad on things, and everyone is the same. Um, and the thing that we should probably care the most about, our relationships, are the things that we in America usually care the least about. And that goes to, you
Is
know,
it?
just
Yeah.
that's just like it's kind of funny. My mom told me once that like the people that you love the most are a lot of times the people that you treat the worst, and it's like yeah, sometimes that's very true. Like I don't some like I have yelled at my kids before, for example, just to kind of give a little example. And it's like I don't yell at other people. Like
Except from inside our cars.
yeah, well you definitely do that.
Or
I don't have that. I don't have that ailment as much as you do.
yell at inanimate things.
Yeah, yeah, I do that for sure.
Especially when it's
I love doing that. That's one of my favorite things.
we gotta take out our
Inanimate objects.
aggression somewhere. I guess I don't know.
Wow, and we're just we're just funny, and we just we don't we we can't as humans, it seems like, get out of our own way. And I have my things too. Everyone has their things. But the thing is too, and this is what kills me the most, is like we talk about it, we say it, we go over it, and then it still never changes. And it's like, and that's what makes us fools. Like that's what makes us so ignorant as a species, and so like troublesome, because it's like the answers are not hard. Like they're not. They're right in front of our face, and we just choose not to do it. We just choose not to do it. We're just like, yeah, I don't want to. I don't know. Maybe. That's so stupid. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
I don't know if that's always been the case, or if it's a modern.
It probably has just gotten worse. It's probably always been the case. It's just probably been a worse and worse problem. That's how I kind of look at it. Because it's not like, and everything's like that. Like we just have new ways of like debauchery, right? It's like, it's not that we aren't going to participate in bad things. It's just we found new ways to do it. Oh my goodness. But it's a tale as old as time, and it's never gonna. We're just funny that way as a species, and that's probably why people do play video games as much as they do, is because it's like you're trying to get away from, you're trying to escape. Like we're trying to escape whatever it is that you're trying to escape. So, some people that they do that with sports, other people do that with video games. Some people do that with unhealthy relationships or work, or all myriad of different things, right?
Yeah.
And we can never learn our lesson. We never learn. The saddest thing to me, in my opinion, the saddest thing of being a human is the fact that we don't. Oh, good. The saddest thing is that we don't learn from the generations that came before us the way that we should. Ugh. Well, that was supposed to be more dramatic, but it wasn't. That makes me sad. They messed that up.
Yep.
And
Oh, that was all that was in there?
I guess so.
That seems kind of disappointing.
Admittedly, finding of things is not as fun in this game as it has been in previous Zeldas.
Yeah.
I actually don't like that because like you'll come across a chest and you're just like, that's really what it. Like I have that same thought constantly. It's like that was it.
Yeah.
That's all I got out of that. Like that wasn't even fun.
Arrows in a chest. I mean, that's nothing.
I'm guessing I go this way. So yeah, it's just, and if you're, is this the Wind Temple? Like, is this the temple, the thing I'm doing right now, or am I going to the temple?
I don't think they're on anymore.
Dang it!
That one viewer is us.
Well, it was nice while it lasted.
Can you make it to the? No, you're not gonna be able to make it.
That's fine though. I can do that.
Jumping boat
Also,
to boat.
The cooldown time on this is really dumb in my opinion too. Oh, that gave me the tinglies. I thought I was gonna
drop and
die.
Can you save it? Do you need to save it at the moment?
No, maybe that's a good idea. Save. Well, and that's what I always forget too, because like games, a part of the developer's job, it seemed like recently in games, was to make like points of reference where it saved it that was like more or less reasonable. So then when a game doesn't do that, and like it does it to a point sometimes, but then a lot of times it's like, oh, my thing broke. It's not as good as I would like it.
Yeah.
I'll use the ruby rod, why not? Sending out fire.
In fuego.
That's also very short-lived. The other thing is too is like what I'm doing. Like I don't fight. Like if I don't need to fight, I'm not gonna fight.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in fighting.
Ah. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this. Load.
Yeah, if there's no point in fighting, then why would you waste the time?
Yeah, because you don't get experience.
Yeah.
It's not like
coins though.
No, you don't even get that. You don't get rupees.
Yeah.
You do get like things to make stuff with. Like you'll get monster guts, or you'll get. So you do get that stuff, but it's not enough in my opinion.
Yeah, it's gotta.
Like, it's okay, but it's not. I do like seeing the different characters like fight each other. Yeah. That makes me kind of happy. It's kind of just a little touch. You killed them all. Good job. I'm going to use a flame emitter. Because you guys hate flames. Oh, that was short-lived. So then, so now I'm not really like able to kill him. Oh, I don't want to do that yet. I learned my lesson. And I died. Darn it! So, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this version of Zelda that now seems like every game is like open world now, and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I think it needs to be cut down a little bit. Like the kind of open world that really worked for me was the Arkham games. So like Arkham City was open world, but it was still contained, and it wasn't as big as like this place is. Yeah. And some games they're actually like better with how big they are. So like Elden Ring, that game should be as big as it is. And dang it, I was hoping I was gonna guess how do I so, but then it's like this, and I don't like not having like the Master Sword. It's like I want the Master Sword, but the thing is like the Master Sword only is really the Master Sword like it runs out of energy. So like you use it, but then you can't use it after a while because it loses its energy. And it's like,
dumb.
yeah, it is. It's really dumb.
I mean, there's a point in where games are supposed to be supernatural and do things that are different than
Yeah.
real world
Well,
stuff.
right,
So
right.
you could just enjoy it and
They're
have
just supposed to
fun.
be fun.
Yeah.
Like it's okay for games to just be fun. And
It's
Zelda,
sometimes easy, sometimes hard.
this game is like it teeters on the what I would call like the it's like the precipice of being too much, and which then draws me out of the scenario that it's trying to draw me into. And so it's like
Yeah.
I like it. It is a good game. I do appreciate it. But, and partly this, I might feel this way too because because of the way I'm going about playing it.
Yeah.
I'm not just playing it like I normally would play a game. I'm doing all the like side stuff first because I'm like waiting to play it every, Monday or whatever. And so that's also a problem, which is like my own problem that I created, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I could just play the game on the stream, be like, this is the stream game, and then I'm going to play my own game.
Yeah.
And then it wouldn't be a big deal. But I didn't decide to do that because sometimes I'm a stupid, so dumb.
I guess that's kind of cool that you made a hot air balloon thing, but I don't
Well, and there's other cool things. I think. I don't think I'm going to be able to climb that. I think they want me to go from the bottom up.
which is ridiculous. The thing's like
I know.
several stories.
But yeah, so like I made a car basically out of a slab and wheels, and now there's actually something you can do to control it. It's just like it's kind of like it's just a big joystick. It kind of looks like. So I did that. I do have a really nice horse that I galloped around this whole place with.
That's good.
I named her Beauty because she was black. Because that was the only name I could come up with in my brain.
Did you like that series of books and shows as a kid?
No, I just know that it exists. I've never seen it, done it, nothing about it. I have no idea what it is. And I don't care!
Maybe like a Little House on the Prairie type of thing?
I don't really care if I'm a fraud. I didn't think I was going to make that. I could have made that so much more dramatic, but we're just going to do it this way.
Was this a masterful one? Oh, look at that. Wow.
See, that's fun.
Yeah. It's fun like once or so. But to continue not to do it, I don't know.
It's pretty cold up here, huh? I'll be fine. But what about you, Link? Make sure you don't freeze, okay? Let's
Is that
see.
what he was talking about? You need more cold resistance in this place?
Yeah.
Uh,
We're going to see how... Well... And this isn't bad. So if I'm going to do this thing really quick, because then this will let me fast travel here.
mm-hmm.
So if I need to like go buy more clothes, then I can do that. So we're going to take a little detour. We're going to do this little thing. If you notice, I have a lot more hearts and a lot more stamina. So
going
that's
to
good.
do a thing.
I'm going to do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is like, more gamers love this kind of stuff. Like, they love it. They love the creativity. They love all about it. I don't know why, but I get overwhelmed with some of this stuff. Oh, it's just a walking one. That's nice. Good. Thank you, game.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're just wandering and... I don't know. It's just like, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that in real life. I don't know.
Because I like games that are very story driven. That are like I'm reading a book almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Those are the games
like
I like.
Interactive
so like
movie.
Metal Gear, yeah. That's my thing. That's where I thought Arkham did a good thing. And the thing was too is they fill in the game with like tasks, and it's like the guy that like we've been helping, and I build a little thing and then it doesn't fall, and then he's like, oh, the president lived, stood strong. And it's like I did that like 3 more times. It's like I don't care about this, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it anymore. So I'm not doing it anymore.
Because is there no end? It just keeps on
Not
doing
yeah.
the
There's
same
just
thing?
more people, and it's just like, oh, you just got to do it, and it's like, nah, this is dumb. So it's like there. I always play games, and I always have a question that I ask myself. I always ask myself, am I going to beat this game? Am I going to finish it, or am I going to complete it? And for every game, I ask that question,
Yeah.
and some games are just finish games. They're
Yeah.
games I'm just going to finish. I'm not going to complete. And Zelda has always been just a finish game for me.
Yeah.
Um, and it's because and I'm not like, I actually like Mario more than Zelda. Like,
Mm.
those are the two major properties of Nintendo, and I've always been a Mario guy first.
Yeah.
And that's nothing more than just like my first game was Super Mario World. It's easier, and so I'm maybe more of a basic gamer, and
Yeah.
that's fine. And that's the thing is like I don't feel bad about that, and I don't know that anyone should feel bad about being a basic gamer. Like games should be fun. So
Yeah.
like if you love Candy Crush, like cool, love Candy Crush. Like that's not
Right.
bad. My uncle is not a gamer, but him and his wife they play Pokemon Go. He has 2 phones just for Pokemon Go.
Oh,
And he just loves playing it. And he's retired and like he led a good life and
Yeah.
that's what he does. And it's like good for you. Good for him. Like what
Yeah.
what do I care? I think that's great.
Oh.
And that's, if that's the kind of gamer he wants to be, then more power to him.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
you're getting
moving.
pushed the other way, huh?
Yeah, that's moving too fast.
I think your wife wants me to move my car in a minute.
Well, my wife can just.
Because it's got shade. I got the dogs in there.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure when she'll probably come and
So
tell us when.
I might go back and get my phone real quick. And then I'll be back.
No, don't do that. Just finish the stream. You'll hate coming back. Just finish the stream. I promise that will be the better option. I know you. You'll hate that.
You sure?
I promise. I promise you'll hate that. Everyone's fine. No one's in trouble. Crystal's good. She'll be okay.
I don't know.
You don't know. I don't know. She's crazy.
Work's been hard since she started.
That's too bad.
Well, I mean, she's done really well, but it's mostly because it's all women, and the person that's been there the longest is very particular as well and stuff, and it just has not gone smoothly. And
It's okay. You can be sexist on this show.
Well, she knows
Just-
it too.
just
She's
kidding.
like, I don't.
I'm
She's
just
like, I
kidding.
don't. She's never worked with this many women before,
I exclusively have worked with women my whole life, and I don't really know any different, but I know exactly like what you're saying though too. The wind temple. So I was getting to the wind temple. That's interesting.
Is that spam?
Yeah. But if it's just this little ship, I'm guessing it's not gonna. Oh, it's bigger than I expected, I guess. See, does it want me to fall onto that? But it's like this is high, so I don't know. Oh, we're gonna do a cutscene. It's probably just gonna put me there. Yep,
There it goes.
that's what it did. Silly game.
Silly rabbit tricks are for kids.
This is a Stormwind arc from the kids song. Oh yeah, those little kids. Huh? Zelda? So like there's been sightings of Zelda everywhere, but it's like she's a little off, it seems like. Like I'm not seeing her, but like other people are talking about it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so is it actually Zelda? I don't know.
What the?
This proves it, Link. The blizzard that's been pounding Rito Village is coming from there. Didn't I see someone here a minute ago? Oh yeah, didn't I? There was a person there. first floor. Let's see. Touch my gross hand.
That's what it does. It grosses out.
Good. Something happened here.
Gears are turning.
All right. Things are opening, so I'm guessing I need to open all the petals. Ugh.
You have to do
That's
it in
a
a certain
lot of-
sequence.
I don't think so. I think it's just, what is that, 7? Well, the source of the blood has got to be right under the hatch, so we can get it open. That sound, there it is again. I like this kid. He reminds me of a chocobo. Brave fledgling. There's still 5 locks. Oh, 5? How did I get 7? There's still locks securing the thing. Use your power. Sounds good. What's his power? Just the gusting? Oh, that's nice. It actually gives us somewhere to go. You heard that too, right? Yes. Then it focuses on Link and it was just him. Okay. We're still close.
Come on, Link. Let's go figure it out.
Alrighty. I'm guessing, because the thing, like... Oh, he shoots, too. Ah!
This thing's not very accurate, or what?
That's just, like... No, like, it's not... That's not its, like, purpose. It just sends it. And you're... It's just like a slow-moving arrow, as it were, if you kind of think of it like that.
That's weird.
Yeah. I'm not sure. If this is the first area, though, I'm guessing it's not going to be too difficult. Because they definitely said, oh, you should go to Hebra, which is this place.
Yeah.
I'm guessing arrows are going to be a big to-do. I am going to make a fire thing. Oh... This thing, take out device, and then I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to fuse those together, and I now have a flamethrower. Boom. I did it. Well, and the thing that's hard is, like, I am also not very creative. Like, I would not call myself a creative person. And so games like this are kind of beyond me as well. Like, whoop, wrong button. So I struggle with like being creative in this way, I suppose. So that's also what will cause me some heartburn.
Yeah, but does the game require you to be creative, or you just can be?
No, you just can be. So, which is fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of, that's why this game necessarily wouldn't be a game that, like, I would go and get, or that I would, I can always just make food that has resistance, so I'll probably just do a lot of that. Oh, the cannon itself. Or under the cannon. Can I go in the cannon?
I think so.
Let's see. I can lift the cannon? No.
Are you supposed to be shot somewhere?
Is it the cannon? Or it's under the cannon? Might be under the cannon. Let's try and destroy the cannon. There you go. I am actually getting better though. I'm using my brain a little bit. That didn't do what I thought it would do. It's like right here. I thought it would open a hole, but it did not. Let's try going there again. Does it get warmer in here? It does get warmer in here. Okay, that's good to know too. Okay, so I have a grate. Good. Good, all good things. Oh, there's a below.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta come from below. Okay, did say this was the first floor, so I'm going to get you because you are super useful for bosses. It is so useful to be able to freeze anything whenever I want by shooting it with that arrow.
That is very good. When do you go back?
I thought that was a shoot. Oh, is that an opening? Is it just
No.
like a? It's probably just a. Yep. Dang it. I go back. I think the 7th is like
yeah.
our.
I think that's when we go back to, from what I can tell.
I think our that's like our day, the days back or whatever.
Yeah.
Too high. All right, climbing it is. Yeah, it's coming on. Sure is interesting.
You gonna do anything for the rest of the summer?
Nope. Well, I have a couple friends I want to hang out with. That'd be nice to hang out with.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my gosh, you are the worst. Oh my hell, you should get that tattooed on your freaking forehead.
That I'm the worst?
No, that maybe. Oh my gosh.
That's what you learn in law school.
So ridiculous.
Maybe. It depends.
Not a lot of lawyers don't have a lot of friends, do they?
Nope. So I guess I'm partially there.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, I mean that's. Let's see. Oh, I need to get. Let's see. Bottom floor, B1. Oh, does it actually say first floor? But I'm guessing I gotta go in there. That's good that it actually tells me. Now I need to figure out how to get in. Because as soon as I get in, the cold shouldn't bother me anymore.
Yeah.
If I can get in. Unless it's just like it's an outside thing the whole time. Alright. Nope, this is all. I'll be doing soccer soon and hopefully football because hopefully Olympus will choose Trevor and they'll have pulled their heads out of their butts.
You think he's got any chance?
Oh yeah, apparently he has a chance, and I don't mean this bad necessarily, but he has a chance because of how poorly they're managing. Like, I don't know what happened to the coach that they had, but the job apparently is like the field isn't finished, and so they don't have a head coach, and their first game is in 30 days. Like football,
Oh, wow.
you can't do that with football. Like you can do that with other sports and get away with it more or less. You can't expect
Would
a
you
high
really
level
wanna
of
take
success.
that on though?
Yeah, because you got to take what you got to take.
Ugh.
You can't. There's no. If you want to be especially if you want to be a head coach, like if you want to be a head assistant, like yeah, I could probably be an assistant football coach anywhere that just like even at Hunter maybe. But it's like, would I be able to get what I want out of the experience? Ugh, that would be that's the question, and I would say probably not.